The Milwaukee Bucks have lost 6 straight games. I think tomorrow they play Utah, so that I would think that's a win. But the way this Bucks roster is set up, the way the coaching staff is set up, Doc Rivers, Darvin Ham, the nastiest coaching duo probably in NBA history. In NBA history, what should the Bucks do? What can they do? How can they turn this ship around? Because right now it's looking real ugly. As the losses rack up, we're hearing more about Giannis potentially leaving. And it's getting to a point where now we're like, is he gone by the deadline? So just talk about the Bucks and, in their situation.
Giannis for sure not gone by the deadline. I think we're kind of overreacting right now. I feel like they're going to level out eventually. I will say these early struggles are a red flag. It's questionable. Damian Lillard's performance. He's not the Damian Lillard of old at all. Like, we knew that obviously it was going to take a time to adjust last year. Cool, like he missed the offseason.
He's been hooping though. He had that one stinker. Okay, no. He had a stinker against Memphis. He had a stinker, and then he heard the noise. He scored 41 points with Giannis on the court. Giannis had like a 34-point, almost triple-double. He was assist away, and then he just had 41 last night, or 36 last night. So he's averaging 29 points right now.
We got to address the stinker, though, because what are we talking about there? If we're really trying to be Damian Lillard and really be the guy again, that's unacceptable.
First of all, I get that. That was a stinker. Also, the energy was down. They're playing a turnt team in Memphis. Ja Morant throwing lobs, sitting down. That was crazy. But, I mean, other than that game, you scratch that game off, Damian Lillard has actually been playing really well. Giannis has been playing really well. It's just, I think the fit together just looks awkward. Like, they're getting the stats. You can look at the stat sheet and they're like, this duo's crazy. But if you look at the games and you see it, it's bad. Like, the production on the court is bad. Their third leading scorer right now is Bobby Portis, 12 points a game. And then their fourth leading scorer is Brook Lopez, 10 points a game. And after that, everybody's just downhill from there.
And the city done turned on them. They done broke into Bobby Portis' house. You see that? They burglarized his house.
That was janky. I think they took his ring maybe because it was like his prized possession. I'm like, ooh.
He had to release a little message. This is sad, bro.
That is sad, but he hasn't been hooping. But he has not been hooping. He has not been hooping.
So you agree with the burglarization of his home?
I don't, but I get it.
They're trying to wake him up?
But I get it. He needs to hear some noise. I don't know.
They said, Bobby, you're not hooping. Burglarize his house during the game.
Because they were talking about Dame being washed, and then he heard the noise.
Okay.
He heard the noise. But I'm like,
Milwaukee fans playing chess, not checkers. They said, we got to fire these boys up.
Who leaves first, Dame or Giannis?
At this point, if one of them goes, they both go. Like, I think it's going to be a back-to-back. We'll just reset everything.
I don't know. I think if they trade Dame, I don't think that necessarily means Giannis leaves. Now, if it's the other way around, yes, I agree.
That's
like,
what
if they trade Giannis first, but if they trade Dame first, there's still a chance that the
Giannis first one to go is going to be Giannis. And it's like,
well, then they're both gone.
But I've heard a lot of, like you said, it's for some reason starting to circulate in the media a lot. Giannis, there's grumblings of Giannis being unhappy.
Them dudes are buns.
Yeah, it's tough.
Them dudes are buns. Like, your third best player, right? I mean, and then Khris Middleton, we forgot about him. Bro, you think they're hiding the fact that he's probably out for the season? Bro had double ankle surgery, both of them in the offseason.
That's nuts.
How do you even? No wonder he's been out this whole time. Like, I wouldn't even expect him to be on the court at the very least. At the end of this calendar year, no way.
Yeah.
Double ankle surgery is crazy.
Both legs.
Like, and he hooped the last time he was playing. So he doesn't even have any trade value to even patch up what's happening right now. I don't know. And then, Marjan, I'm not going to talk about him like he's a major factor, but, they're going to get rid of him for something. Pat Connaughton has not been hooping. Gary Trent Jr. has not been hooping. This whole team is just Brook Lopez. He's averaging 10 points and like 5 rebounds. You're the center. How are you averaging 5 rebounds? Bobby Portis averages 9 rebounds.
That's crazy.
And they've lost 6 in a row. They beat a Detroit team and they have just been folding ever since. And I'm actually here for it. I'm here for the Bucks' downfall. I had them ranked higher for Dame's sake because I'm a Dame fan and I want him to succeed. I want him to get a ring. But at the same time, maybe he wants to come back to Portland, bro. I don't know.
For what reason? What does I keep seeing all that shit. Like, no, why?
I mean, if you're not gonna win a ring anyway, might as well come hoop at the house. Come hoop at the crib. Come move out the crib.
Or go back to another contender. Send him to Miami. Send him where you really want to go.
Who does Miami have to send over? Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero.
You think Milwaukee's accepting Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero. You could take, what's his name? The center we just drafted that everybody likes.
You're going to have to give me Jimmy. If we're hearing reports that Jimmy's already thinking about leaving, I'm doing that. That's contract year Jimmy. We got at least 2 more years left in Dame.
No, that's the thing. We want to pair him with Dame, though. No.
We want to pair Dame with Bam.
I guess either way. That's his boy. But I want Jimmy in the mix too.